The Symphony of Joy on the construction site. Introduction. Finding joy in reinforced concrete. Often accompanied our hardship, dust, or beads of sweat. Sounds like nothing. This perspective is not wrong, but it is lies a world of vibrant beauty, a symphony of creativity. All the senses, a joy as genuine, rustic, and enduring as the very structures it creates. An effort to turn the lesser real pages of the novel to find and spiritual values that sprout and blossom every day amidst scaffolding and mortar. The joy of conquering technical challenges, and above all, the joy of knowing is a story about people. It is a story of talented hands, creative noisy construction sites into a stage for the joy of labor. Let us step happiness are always quietly blooming. Chapter 1. It originates much further. To the uninitiated, the technical blueprint may seem like a chaotic jumble of lines, numbers, and incomprehensible symbols. The blueprint is more than just an instrument. It is the embodiment of future. The first joy is the joy of visualization, of imagination. They don't just see bright figures. They see the soul of the story. It is a silent but discuss every The window here should be widened to capture the view perfectly. The joy here is the The blueprint as a treasure map. It is a detailed map leading to a tangible treasure. It carries with it a sense of excitement and a hint of challenge. The ironworker sees the precision, will bend every
Tecnologia!
The cleaning worker sees the clean, pristine final product that she will help create.
Holy shit!
Chaotic space of the construction site. It brings confidence. Joy comes from clarity and a sense of ownership. Symbols and numbers. Is completed exactly as shown on the blueprint. If the blueprint is the dream, then the groundbreaking ceremony. Begins its journey to become reality. The intersection of the past. Special positive energy. 2.1. First shovel. Sand and earth is not just formality. It is a deeply symbolic act. Continuing the
Yeah!
we will transform this piece of land into a shovel hitting the rustling sound of sand falling.
Oh my gosh. There it goes. Oh my gosh.
The architects and Anginas exchange
Oh no. Oh no, 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 no.
but are also filled with excitement. The empty plot of land become the project of our world. The joy here is that this land their faith and hope for a successful harvest. After the formal rituals, the construction the roar of the excavator and bulldozer engines is not a body surprise, but a voice of power and readiness. The excavator extends its giant bucket, scooping up the first masses of earth, carving out the
Jongen, toch een wheelie. Papa wheelie.
it signals that the work has truly begun. They put on their protective gear, witnessing the transformation of the landscape. While the visible change, day by day, hour by hour, energy into kinetic energy. The massive machine the coordination between man and machine, between muscle power and engine roar. Every scoop of earth is a note in the melody of beginning. A melody. Chapter 3. The orchestra on site. The joy of collaboration. A building is never the product of a single individual. Created by the harmonious coordination of dozens, even hundreds. Contributing to a harmonious amidst the noise of machinery, words sometimes become unnecessary. Develop their own language, a language of nods and gestures. Observer is a signal for the other to tighten the bolt.
Pessoal, agora pense no motorista doido que tá nessa catapilha aí. Olha aí a pau que tá.
How to mix more. He doesn't say much. By his experience, by the feel of his hands. Right is worth more than anything. The joy here is the brings a deep sense of pride and connection. They are not just progress. On a construction site, each team is an expert in its own field. The foundation team, the steel frame team, the masonry team, the electrical and plumbing team, the painting team. Each has when running wires, will be careful not to electrocute. Before starting his work, the formwork team. There are brief but constructive exchanges. Hey, masonry. Let us know when you're done so I can get to work. These requests are always met with winning, because they understand that the quality of one person's work directly affects the next, and ultimately, the quality of the entire project. Creating an egalitarian work environment where the tremendous collective strength, turning seemingly separate tasks into a continuous and harmonious process. 3.3. They don't directly wield a trowel or a hammer, but they are the ones who read the Their joy is a comprehensive one. They are happy when they see the foundation Continuous working hours, the short breaks to enjoy revealed a time for everyone to recharge and strengthen their body. 4.1. Huddled around a pot of strong tea, hastily brewed in an old aluminum tea pan, in the shade of a newly built road, or simply sitting on stacked bricks, they share stories from their everyday life. These stories are not always about work. They talk about their children's lives. The night before, burst the party laughter together. Next to her, another pours a hot cup of tea for a friend. In these moments,
Teknologia! Teknologia!
here is the joy of sharing. They share not just tea and cigarettes, but also their thoughts. Just a workplace. It is a second family. Simply. The incredible power to connect. These relationships make the hard work. Lunch on the construction site is often simple, with everyone sit together in a circle. The meal becomes a miniature buffet. Offers food to one another. My wife's braised fish is delicious. Yesterday, how are you? Offers the pieces of food passed back and forth turn a humble meal into a feast of fellowship. Comes from community, from the feeling of belonging to a group. This sharing reveals a beautiful aspect of the worker's collective lunch breaks that weave the strong threads of affection, turning strangers and colleagues into close friends. After lunch comes a precious few dozen minutes. Plank inside a large uninstalled in that short time, they temporarily forget the sun. Or perhaps still feel groggy, their spirits are much refreshed. They know how to find moments of rest and relaxation. Chapter 5. The Dance of Skill and Material. There is another, deeper and more personal joy that comes from materials, of transforming raw elements into perfect products. His movements are as rhythmic as a dance. Spreading it decisively on the row of bricks. His right hand.
I've been trying this entire time. It's not my fault. Okay?
Everything must be perfectly straight. It is an art form. His joy lies in creating a perfect. He steps back, admiring his work with a satisfied smile. His meticulousness and the experience accumulated over decades. It is the flow state. There is only him, the grit, and the desire to create an absolute strength. A carpenter has a special feeling its grain, smelling its characteristic fragrance. Each time that personality. His joy comes from turning a rough, gnarled piece of wood into an exquisite door frame, a gracefully curving staircase. The sound of the plane gliding smoothly, creating thin, slow shapes. Fit together perfectly without a single nail. This is the joy of creation. He respects every grain, trying to preserve its natural beauty. That result is not just a successful dialogue between human and iron workshop. Sparks from cutting and welding. Detective Mask is performing his own dance. He lays down precise welds, connecting separate pieces. Even shiny and without gas. That is the standard of his craft. The hardness of metal, using high heat to force it to obey his will. Brings a sense of power and pride. He knows that by his hands that give strength and longevity to the entire structure. Very good. 5.4. The unsung hero. The work of electricians and plumbers is often hidden behind the electrician runs complex wiring like a spider's web. He calculates, connects, and ensures everything is absolutely when the project is complete, he flips the main circuit. Built using a special method. It's not just physical light. Similarly, the plumber installs the ice in the back. Clean water flows through every faucet in the building without a single leak. Talent to a space. They are the ones who create the circle. The building would just be a lifeless shell, and the feeling of being the one who conquering challenges, joy in hardship. The construction harsh weather and on-site problems to complex technical puzzles. The joy of contrast, intellect and resemblance. The construction rest. The blissful feeling of the sudden cool breeze that dries the sweat.
Oh no.
They don't complain, they adapt. They work wide. The perseverance to stick with a job under harsh weather brings may be interrupted, but that is also when they show their flexibility. Instead of sitting still, they switch to the floor, covering materials in areas of and after a downpour, the air that scene, for those who have just endured the puzzle solvers weaker than anticipated, an unmatched underground. At such times, the construction site turns site manager, experienced master craftsmen gather together. They don't panic. Take calme, analyse le problème, propose une hypothèse into the foundation. What if we reinforce the foundation in this area? The joy here is incredibly satisfying. Allowing the entire machine to run smoothly again. The workers. 1.3. The joy of completing it is pouring a massive concrete slab in single continuous. Everyone is highly focused, sweat pouring out. They are not just colleagues, they are comrades. The foundation team is headed electrical and plumbing team, the heating team, each has an irreplaceable role. The electrician, on one of the wires, will be careful not to affect before starting to work. The formwork team knows that their precision is the top concrete wall layout. To run the pipes. Formwork, let us know when you're done so our steel team can get to person's work directly affects the next and ultimately where every individual has value and is respected for their skills. It erases distinctions. The common goal is paramount. The feeling of trusting and being trusted creates a tremendous into a continuous and harmonious process. 3.3. For this orchestra to perform perfectly, the role of the conductor is supervising engineers, the site managers. They don't directly the musicians. Their joy. When they see the different teams coordinating seamlessly, their joy. They are the problem solvers, the connectors between departments. When there is a conflict, they are the ones finding the optimal solution. When the weather is unfavorable, they are the ones who adjust the work.
Mon téléphone, esti. Ben non.
Operating smoothly under one's coordination brings an immense sense of satisfaction. Orchestra play its most wonderful melodies. Chapter 4. Precious breaks. The rest in the music. In the midst of strenuous working hours, the short breaks help enjoy reveals itself.
Tu sais! Ok, gars.
Necessary rest and noisy symphony of construction sites. The time most familiar and beautiful image is perhaps that of the workers in the shade of a newly built wall. These stories are not always about work. Match from the night. Bursts of hearty laughter make
My God.
in these moments, the distance all that remains is human connection, rustic and sincere. The joy here is the joy of sharing. They share not just tea and cigarettes, but also their thoughts and words. Their construction site is not just a workplace, it's a second family. Simply preparing soir, the lunch break bricht in camaraderie. Lunch on the construction site is often simple, with everyone spread out an old tarp and sit together in a circle. The meal becomes a dish is delicious today. Try it once. These spontaneous offers, pieces of food, and talk animatedly. The sound of their laughter and chatter drowns out the meal is not just to fill the stomach, it's to nourish the spirit. They are still willing to share what they have with one another. Their colleagues into close friends and brothers. 4.5 dozen minutes. Their resting place to be anything. A wooden plank inside a large uninstalled concrete pipe. It is a peaceful sleep. The steady snoring of a friend nearby. Finished window frames. It all creates a surprisingly serene scene in the midst of the hustle. And the fatigue in their muscles. When they wake up, they'll and they are ready for the afternoon shift. The joy of it shows the incredible adaptability of human beings. No matter the circumstances, they know how to find moments of rest and relaxation.
Technologia!
These rests, though brief, are crucial to the symphony of the construction site to continue playing the joy of mastery, the joy of collaboration. It is the joy of mastery, of commanding skills and His movements are as rhythmic as a dance. His left hand scoops just the right amount of movement, spreading it decisively in the roll of race. Step it gently into place. He squints, side to For him, building a wall is not just stacking bricks. Joint mortar that is flawlessly uniform. It is a testament to his patience, his meticulous. This joy is the joy of perfection, of pursuing precision down to the millimeter. It is the flow state when the worker is completely immersed in his task, losing track of time and his surroundings. There is only him, ready. As a master carpenter, one who understands that personality, his joy. The decisive sound of the chisel, creating mortises and tenons that fit together perfectly without a single nail. This is the joy of creation, breathing life into material. He doesn't just work with wood, he converses with it. The Symphony of Joy on the construction site. Introduction. Finding joy in reinforced concrete. When one thinks of construction, hardship, of dust, of beads of sweat rolling down sunburnt faces. But it is incomplete. For hidden beneath the rough, coarse exterior lies quiet pride. It is a joy that can be touched, seen, and
Yıkılıyor. Yıkıldı.
This essay does not An effort to turn the lesser real pages of a familiar story and blossom every day amidst scaffolding and more. Together, we will listen to helping towards lasting values for the community. This is not just a story. Enthusiastic hearts. Part of reinforced wonderland. Flowers of happiness are always quietly blooming. Chapter 1. The Blueprint. A Dream und Peter. The joy in construction does not begin with the sound of a drill or the first swing. To the uninitiated, a technical blueprint may seem like a chaotic jumble of lines, numbers, and incomprehensible symbols.
Cuando el cliente no quiere pagar, hay que venir a tumbar.
1.1. From idea to prototype.
Oh my gosh.
Embodiment of the future world. Welcome to Noise. Is the joy of visualization, of imagination. When the set of they can walk through a house that doesn't yet exist. They discuss tech, the symphony of joy, and the construction side. One thinks of construction, the images that often come to mind.
Tecnologia! Tecnologia! Tecnologia!
Exterior lies a world of vibrant quiet pride. It is a joy that can be touched, seen, and felt with all the senses. Joy as genuine
Tecnologia! Tecnologia!
Instead, it is a journey of exploration, an effort to turn the lesser sprout and blossom every day amidst scaffolding together. The joy of seamless collaboration, the joy of
Oh shit! Oh shit! Watch out!
this is not just a story about buildings. It's a story of talented hands, creative minds, and enthusiastic hearts. Step into that world together to see that in the heart of reinforcement. The joy of construction does not begin. To the uninitiated, a technical blueprint may seem like a chaotic jumble of lines, numbers, and incomprehensible symbols. But to those in the industry, it is a dream waiting to be Each line on the blueprint is more than just an ink stroke. Welcome to Morning Sleep, or a balcony where a family will gather. The engineer and project manager who set the set of blueprints, they don't just see dry figures.
Gdzie sen? Idę nie skętapie murdun tartuturu.
Sensing space, light, and how the air will flow. It is a silent but
No, my boy! Father, help!
they discuss every small detail. This corner should be rounded slightly to create a softer feel. The window here laid out like this to optimize convenience and safety. Each discussion is not an argument, but a shared step towards a more intellectual resonance. When multiple minds focus on a single
No, he's fucking good.
That motherfucker don't miss, man.
He's good.
In the heat of battle, he don't miss.
when the completed blueprint is handed over to the construction manager.
Jesucristo, Manny. Manny. Hoy sí nos despiden, papá. ¿Qué hiciste?
They first unroll the large blueprint on the construction site. They see the work laid out for the coming months. Iron workers use
Quer ver uma hora ruim na vida?
Instead of working by guesswork, they are not just following orders, they are translating, turning the language of symbols and numbers into the language. And every time the partial structure is completed exactly groundbreaking ceremony is the opening drum tone, the first note of a grand symphony. This is the moment when the intersection of capacity, planning, and the future. The atmosphere of the groundbreaking ceremony always carries a special positive feeling. When the shovel blade digs into the ground, it is like the sense of solemnity. The investors smile with
And she gone, boo.
they feel the weight of responsibility, but are also filled with excitement. It has become a project. The like a farmer sowing the first seeds in his field. They sow. It is a pure, optimistic feeling, a positive energy. The formal rituals, the construction site begins to transform. The true sounds of Konstruktion Arise. The roar of the excavator and bulldozer engines is not a bothersome. This sound is familiar and exciting. It signals turning the site into a living canvas of labor. There is a unique pleasure in witnessing the transformation. Day by day, hour by hour, brings an immediate sense of satisfaction. Massive machines, under the skillful control of human hands, are performing the heavy creates an energetic opening dance on the site. Every engine that promises a great structure is gradually taking shape. It's a collective work of art created by the harmonious coordination of dozens.
Ряд. А что у нас там по ландшафтному дизайну?
Greatest joy here is the joy of being a musician. Words sometimes become unnecessary. Experienced construction workers have developed their own below passes up a steel plate. The person above only needs to glance to know where to
Step one of getting the blazer back together.
The ratio of cement, sand, and water is measured by his experience. The pat on the back from the master mason when the mortar makes the joy of mutual understanding. The synergy is so part of a smoothly running machine where each person is vital. They are not just colleagues, they are comrades. 3.2. Mutual an expert in its own field. The foundation. quality of the entire project. This individual has value and is respected for their skills. It erases distinctions, creating an egalitarian. The feeling of trusting and being trusted creates a tremendous collective. The silent conductor. This orchestra performed perfectly. Their joy is a comprehensive schedule. They are happy when they see the steel structure. Teams coordinating seamlessly. Their joy is the joy of witnessing complex when there is a conflict, finding the optimal solution for both. When the weather is unfavorable, operating smoothly through one's coordination. Chapter 4. Precious breaks. The rest is these are the necessary rests in the noisy symphony of the construction. 4.1. A pot of tea and soup. The most aluminum can in the shade of a newly built wall. These stories are not always about work. Another pours a hot cup and apprentice, between old and young, disappears. All that remains. The joy here is the joy of sharing. They share not just tea,
Como que funciona? Ó, o carro era bom, né? Ó. Veja aqui. Não. O carro tava perfeitinho, vocês viram, né? Ó. Meu
or is everything right at home? Hard work more bearable, because they know they are not alone. Simple, with everyone bringing a lunchbox from home. The meal becomes a miniature buffet, where everyone spontaneously offers. My family made spring rolls yesterday.
Wait, get.
Pieces of food passed back and forth turn a humble meal into a chatter drowns out the distant hum of machinery. This joy comes from community.
Ready? Yeah.
It's to nourish the spirit. This sharing reveals a beautiful aspect of what they have with one another. It is these collective lunch breaks that weave strong threads of affection and brothers. 4.3. The large uninstalled concrete or simply leaning their the steady snoring of a friend nearby, the gentle breeze blowing seen in the midst of the hustle. In that short span, they temporarily forget the sun, the wind, the fatigue. Still a bit groggy, their spirits are much refreshed. big stretch with a smile, and they are ready for the afternoon shift. The joy here is the joy of recovery, of finding tranquility in the dark of the commotion. Incredible adaptability of human beings.
Oh my
No
god.
matter the circumstances, they know how to find moments of rest and continue playing strongly and persistently. Chapter 5. The Dance of of commanding skills and materials, of transforming raw elements. His movements are as rhythmic as his right hand plays the rhythm, using the handle. It is an art form. His joy lies in creating a perfectly flat surface. Steps back, admiring his work with a satisfied smile. And the experience accumulated over decades. Down to the millimeter. It is the flow state when the worker is completely immersed. It is a pure joy, derived from the very essence of the work. A carpenter has a special connection with his material. Before starting, he will often stroke the surface of the wooden plank, feeling its grain, smelling its personality. And the master carpenter is one who into an exquisite door frame, a gracefully curving staircase. Pearl shading, the decisive sound of the chisel. Joy of creation, breathing life into material. Trying to preserve its natural beauty while shaping it. Opening and closing smoothly and silently. It is a moment of pure bliss. It is a successful dialogue between the human hand and the soul. Cutting and welding machines fly like fireworks. The ironwork. He bends rigid steel bars into soft curves. Good penetration, shiny, without gaps. The hardness of metal, using high heat, steel bars into the skeleton of the building, into an ornate balcony railing, brings a sense of power and pride. He knows the frame made by his hands that gives strength and longevity to the entire structure. The unsung heroes, electricians and plumbers. The work of electricians and plumbers is often hidden behind walls, but their joy is no less significant. He calculates, connects, and ensures everything. He flips the main circuit breaker, and the entire building lights up. The first time electric light fills the life of modern comfort. Everyone will often let out a cheer of delight. Similarly, the plumber pipes and turns on the main water valve, and clean water flows to every part of the building without a single leak. This joy is the joy of system and the nervous system of the house. Though their work and the feeling of being the one who brings life is a quiet but immense pride.
Ага. А, это этой стороны. А, да, этой стороны.
However, it is precisely in the process of facing and overcoming these difficulties that especially workers must constantly be in dialogue with the sun, the wind, and the rain. On certain rest, the blissful feeling of a sudden cool breeze that dries the sweat. They don't complain, they adapt. Their flexibility. Instead of sitting idle, they switch to indoor tasks. And after a downpour, the air becomes fresh. That scene, for those who have just endured the oppressive heat, is a priceless gift from nature. Reality does not always match the blueprint. Materials have slightly different dimensions and specifications. Collective intelligence is brought to the forefront. The site manager, engineers, what if we reinforce the foundation in this area? We could reroute the plumbing system to
If the power goes, you're gonna go. Get the fucking power.
adjust the thickness of the mortar joints to compensate. Aha! The moment of finding a smart, but also affirms their competence and experience. To run smoothly, the workers are not just It could be pouring a massive It could be installing a complex carrying out these phases is always but no one dares to do it. The foreman constantly gives signals. Smoothly running machine, where each person is a vital link, brings a deep sense of pride and connection. They are not just respect among trades. On a construction site, each team is an expert. And plumbing team. The joy of collaboration also comes from mutual respect and these different by the masonry team. The painter will wait for their precision will determine the straightness and rigor of the concrete wall. Let us know when you're done. Because they understand that the quality of one person's work
Bulgarien ist hier entkommen wieder, ne? Wegen
This joy is the joy of a micro-society. Creating an egalitarian work environment where the common goal is paramount. With strength, turning seemingly separate tasks into a continuous conductor. For this orchestra to perform perfectly. Engineers, the site managers. They don't directly wield the trowel or hammer. to mediate. The ones to adjust the work schedule to ensure safety and focus. Under one's coordination brings an immense sense of satisfaction. Its most wonderful moment. Chapter 3. Precious. The short breaks of enjoy reveals itself in its most genuine noisy symphony of the construction site. The time for everyone to the most familiar and beautiful image is perhaps that the workers huddled around a pot
Hoài vơ, cái nó vừa.
from their everyday lives. These stories are not always the hardest season in their hometown, the football match from the night before. Person shares a cigarette with the person next to them. Another pours a hot cup of tea. The princess, between old and young, disappears. All that sharing. They share not just tea and cigarettes, but also it's a second family. Simple, very questions. Relationships make the hard work more bearable because they know they are not alone. But it is the best meal of the day. They spread out in full tongue and sit offers food to one another. My wife's raised bowls yesterday. Have a few. Have some of my pickled egg. They eat and talk animatedly. The sound of their laughter and chatter. Community, from the feeling of belonging to a group. The meal is not just to fill the stomach. What they have with one another. It is these collective 4.3. The short but peaceful nap. After lunch comes a precious few. Wooden plank inside a large uninstalled concrete pipe, or simply leaning their head against a bag of cement.
Tecnologia! Tecnologia!
The gentle breeze blowing through the unfinished window frame. Serene scene in the midst of the hustle. In that short sleep, they temporarily forget the sun, the wind, the fatigue, and the sun. When they wake up, perhaps still a bit groggy, their spirits are much refreshed. The joy here is the joy of recovery.
Tecnologia! Tecnologia!
The circumstances, they know how to find moments of rest and construction site to continue playing strongly and persistently. Relationship between people. There is another, deeper and more personal joy that comes from the relationship. Skills and materials, transforming raw elements into perfect products. His movements are as rhythmic as a his right hand places the ring, using the handle of his trigger gently sliding along the top. Everything must be perfectly straight. For him, he steps back, admiring his work with a satisfied smile. His meticulousness and the experience accumulated over decades. This joy It is a pure joy, derived from the very essence special connection with his material. Before starting, he will often stroke the surface. His joy comes from turning a rough, gnarled piece of wood into an exquisite door frame. Turning a rough, gnarled piece of wood into an exquisite door frame, gliding smooth, gracefully creating thin, curled shavings. The decisive sound of the chisel, the simple